going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you the most in-depth action figure reviews here on YouTube. And today we're taking a look at AEW Jazwares Unrivaled Series 14, featuring Anthony Bowens, Toni Storm, and Max Caster. If you are interested in grabbing any of these figures, they are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop there, use promo code FORLIFE to save 10% off your order. So we just finished reviewing the first half of this wave with Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland, and Ricky Stark. So now we're taking a look at the second half. The Acclaimed actually just came out in a 3-pack for Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Now we're getting them in the single card release here. Billy Gunn is actually in this wave. He is in Unrivaled Series 14 as the Chase. Similar to the Bunny figure, he's not going to be packed as a regular standard version. He's going to be the rare version that you're going to have to actually track down and hunt. So if you guys don't want to go that crazy route and trying to track down this Billy, unless you want both, go ahead and grab that 3-pack. That's probably going to be your easiest bet. But we do get some different variations for the Acclaimed with Anthony Bowens here. He does have the white vest with the pink trunks here and the white kick pads. Look really nice. He does actually come with the interchangeable head as well as the interchangeable hands. Toni Storm, even though this is her older gimmick, I really was looking forward to this figure. You get the updated Women's Championship belt. You get the sunglasses with the jacket. She does look pretty good, to be honest with you guys. Obviously, a little thicker at the waist, like Toni is with those thick legs of hers. You can see the head sculpt looks really great. Can't wait to get her at the packaging. And we also do have Max Caster. I really did like the Acclaimed 3-pack version. He does come with a black jersey here, so different. You also get the headphones, the chain, interchangeable head, and looks like it's only one hand, but these figures all look good. You have your standard Unrivaled packaging with the gold foil up top. Taking a look at the front, you'll see the image of each wrestler, which looks really cool. Flipping onto the side, you will see the AEW logo. We're going to flip all the way around. You get the different figure numbers and the series number here as well. Taking a look at the back, the larger image of each superstar. The other figures, you'll see Billy Gunn is listed on the back, so happy hunting if you guys do want to track that down. But let's come back, take a look at all three of these figures and see what they're all about. Starting us off, we are taking a look at Anthony Bowens out of the packaging. So he does come with quite a few interchangeable hands, so you will get a set of open mic holding hands. You can see the other one is on the figure, and you do get 2 sets of the scissoring hands for him to do his pose with Max Caster. You can see the other one again is on the figure. Additionally, you do get an interchangeable head, so you get 2 head sculpts here. You get more of the kind of screaming tongue out sculpt here for when he's doing his scissor pose, and then you got the more straight face in ring gear pissed off look. I do like both. I think they do capture a decent likeness to Anthony Bowens here. You also get an AEW microphone, which I feel like a lot of figures have come with in the past, so nothing new there. As far as his gear, this is all very similar to the Ringside Collectibles exclusive. I feel like I do like that figure a little better, but the vest does look nice. Does have some nice detailing with the zipper here. You can see sculpted on there with a white and the kind of pink up here. We'll get a quick close-up for you guys. Take a look at all the detailing on the vest. You see the scissors on the top. Look at the back. That actually looks really nice. Everyone loves the Acclaimed. You got the scissors all over here. Love the detailing to that vest. It just, again, it really does... It's just so damn toyetic. Removing it off the figure, I feel like some of these vests have been a little harder than I'm used to with the Jazwares. I feel like a lot of the Darby Allin jackets were so gummy, but these it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to say I don't know if they're using a different material. But taking a look at the figure, does feel pretty solid in hand. You do get the kind of ripped torso here. Taking a look at his trunks, does have these scissors here on the front. Nice little black breakup with the pink here. You got Bowens on the back. Taking a look at his knee pads. You got the AA. You got the Acclaimed logos on his kickers. Looks really nice with the black and pink and white. I do like the design of that. You can see the kind of laces on the back of it. Looks pretty good. He does have this pink wrist tape on here that is molded on, or excuse me, that is actually painted on. It's weird how they flip-flop. I feel like some of the Jazwares figures have the molded wrist tape, then others have the painted one. I mean, I'm not crazy about either. None of them really put the figure over the top. It's nice when they have the sculpted detail, don't get me wrong, but I do think the pink here does pop pretty well. And if you guys wanted to interchange the head, we will put the straight face scan on here, and you can get a better look at the other head. So definitely 2 options to go with for your Anthony Bowens. And again, very similar to the Ringside Collectibles exclusive. Moving right along to Platinum Max Caster here. So his accessories do include 1 interchangeable open hand. He does come with the 1 scissoring hand. They both do have the wrist tape. At least that followed suit. It's just weird when they include 1 hand. Like, why not just throw in 1 more hand just to make something different? But you also do get another interchangeable head. You can see the more plain face scan versus the tongue out. Again, very similar to the ringside collectible exclusive, just like the other Unrivaled 14 Bowens. You do get 2 different heads, but he does come with a lot of other accessories. So you do get the headphones that do come off. If you guys want to get a quick look at that, it's got some kind of like orangish paint with the black here. Looks pretty good. You also do get the acclaimed hat, which is removable. It is pretty pliable, so if you guys want to get a quick close-up of that logo, it looks really nice and clean. It does have the opening on in the back. He also does come with the AEW microphone, just like Bowens. He also even does come with this a nice kind of silver chain and the acclaimed jersey. So like I said, you do get quite a few accessories. So I guess maybe that's why they couldn't include that one interchangeable hand. But figure looks pretty good. I really liked his ringside collectibles exclusive. Again, if you want to see both heads here. I don't know. I kind of like the straight face scan better. But I mean, it's just, I feel like more fun to throw that tongue out scan. But if you want to see the fade, looking around the back, even the back of the jersey has Platinum 78. Does have Velcro here where it is removable, and we will get off the figure. And one thing I'm noticing, I was worried about staining. There may be some slight staining here. Looks like there is a rubber band on here that I did not take out, so we will, sorry guys, quickly remove that as we're going on with this video review. But you do get the silver chain that comes on the figure. I do like that. And if you guys want a quick look at this jersey, I will say the pit area is very snug. It's kind of thick. I don't know if you guys can even see that on camera, just how it's kind of folded. The jersey did feel pretty snug on there. And again, just similar to like a Mattel Tearaway Hulk Hogan shirt, you can see how that lines up on in the back. I do like that. I did like the jersey with the ringside exclusive as well. He does have the ripped torso. Take a look. He does have the white wrist tape on there as well as the hand tape. But let's get a quick close-up of these tights, because I feel like he's just so damn toyetic. That silver and black kind of like zebra print, man. You can see the different scissors on there. Best wrestler alive on the knee pads. You can see the microphone on the other one. The silver boots. This figure's just great, man. Platinum on the back. I feel like all of his figures have been pretty successful and pretty good. I know he's only got 2 so far, but both of them have been home runs. I'm looking at the torso to see if there's any staining. I do see like a little, what is it, like a plastic chip here? I don't know, that's kind of weird, but other than that one little dot, surprisingly, with this black jersey, there is no staining. So, I don't know. I guess maybe it's safe to say that you can put this jersey on there, or, I don't know, be careful. Maybe throw in the wash just to be safe. Lastly, if you guys did want to see what the other interchangeable head looked like on this figure body, it does look pretty good. I actually do like the likeness to this head sculpt just as much as the one with the tongue out. The last figure we're taking a look at from this set is Toni Storm. And before we even get to the figure, I just need to know, personally, I loved her gimmick with this gear she has now. This is obviously her older gimmick. Now she's going with that, I don't know, Marilyn Monroe kind of throwback gimmick. Do you guys like that better than her gimmick now? I don't know. I'm not really into it. I don't know. Maybe just me. I know a lot of people have said it's pretty awesome. I just want to get your feedback on it. I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I personally love Toni Storm. I loved her in WWE. I thought she had potential, and it just didn't seem to work out. When she popped up in AEW, I was really excited. And this is another figure I feel like should have come out sooner. I feel like this is what I'm talking about with AEW. They don't capitalize at the right points, I feel. When these guys come, I know it takes about a year to get these out, right? But she's been with AEW for a lot longer than a year, and this is her first figure, but she does look pretty freaking awesome, man. So accessory-wise, there are no interchangeable hands, but she does come with these removable sunglasses we'll start off with. If you guys take it off, you can see on the side of her head, there are some ports for the glasses, but they don't really seem to really fit in there too nicely. I don't know if they're supposed to just kind of like go in over there. I don't know. Just doesn't hold it as great as I'd like it to. And then it kind of leaves a little bit of this weird gap on her hair on the side. But the actual face itself looks pretty damn awesome. She does come with the AEW Women's Championship belt, which we will get a closer look at once we get off the figure. But I want to go through this jacket. Just like Swerve Strickland from this set, her jacket is so freaking detailed. You can see the freaking lightning bolts here. All these kind of silver studs with a silver zipper. This is just exceptional. Again, and I'm not the biggest fan of rubber coats, but when done right and for a purpose, I feel like they look really, really awesome on a figure. And this just looks so good. You can see different lightning bolts. Again, the studs all over this jacket just looks pretty good. We're going to actually remove this off of the figure and come back. Getting the jacket off the figure, you can see the attire on underneath. But before we jump into that, I just wanted to show this nicely sculpted jacket one more time. It was not that bad getting it off the figure. I did want to point out she did have a lot of plastic wrap around her arms. So when you guys get this figure, I don't know if it's a staining issue or maybe a rub from the rubber or something. I don't know, but there was plastic wrap around her arm. and around her neck for this kind of choker. I will say that it did leave a little bit of a mark, this choker, from, I don't know, some of the paint applications on the back of her neck. But you know what? It's going to be covered anyway, so I'm not even going to complain. But let's take a look at this AEW Women's Championship belt. We'll zoom in, and you guys can get a look at the detail on there. I know it's hard to see with the lighting and the shine of this belt, but it looks pretty good. I do like the likeness to it. It is scaled pretty good. I know in the past we've had the Women's Championship belts just be way too big, but this looks pretty good. You can faintly see the AEW logo up there. You see the globe here. Fits on her pretty well. I will say the plastic is very soft. It does kind of pour it in pretty easily. So I do like the belt itself, but let's get a quick look at her head sculpt one more time. We get a quick close-up. I do like the little like football paint or whatever you want to call it, the makeup underneath her eye. I feel like they captured the likeness of Toni Storm so well with this head sculpt. The hair is looking good with the shorter look that she has been rocking. You can see the nice sculpted detailing even on her singlet top here. All these freaking silver paint applications here with the nice ties on the front. Continuing on her pants as well. I do like the detail in there. You got kind of the split color. And I feel like they even did a good job of capturing her size because she has a very unique body. Let's not even go there, right? She's got some thick legs and some big hips. And I feel like this figure really captures the likeness. That is so awesome. You can even see on her hands. Let's zoom in real quick. She does have her hand tattoos. Same on the other hand. You can see the faint tattoo on her finger. She's got the wrist tattoo here. Man, it looks pretty good. I will say I'm still not a fan of the pinned elbows, especially on the female figures. I just feel like they're a little bit of an eyesore, but it looks pretty good. Again, the tattoo on the forearm on the back. You can see the sculpted detailing here on the back of her upper singlet. Same on the back of her lower area. Nice lightning bolts on the side. She does have the plain black knee pads here and the black boots. There seems to be some kind of like, I don't know, what are these, ties or something? A free floating piece on the boot, if you guys can see that on both sides. I feel like the boots, maybe they look a little weird. I feel like the feet look a little maybe too flat or too long. But that's a minor complaint. Okay, I guess there are ties around the back of her boots, so that is pretty cool. I feel like they really knocked it out of the park with this Toni Storm figure. It's just one of their best female figures today for sure. If you guys are enjoying this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of these figures and if you will be adding them to your collection. While you're at it, don't forget to turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. As far as these three figures go, I really do like them. I think this has really just been a solid full series of Unrivaled 14. I do like the Acclaimed. I think these figures come with everything you would need. I think I do like the attire on the ringside collectibles exclusive a little more, but if you wanted to grab these two, I think they are solid figures. Like I said, you get everything you want. You get a bunch of interchangeable hands, both for Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. You get the interchangeable heads. Even come with the microphones. I think if you can get yourself a set of AEW Tag Team Championship belts, you really complete the look of these two. Toni Storm is stunning. I love everything about this figure. If there's one minor complaint, I'm going to say I don't really care for how the head sculpt has that little space for the glasses. But once they're on there, they actually look pretty good. I do like the attire. Like, it just looks so good with her pose with the championship belt. No complaints here. I think they knocked her out of the park for her first AEW figure. But with this being the final video review of Unrivaled 14, let's bring all the figures back and rank them from my least favorite to my favorite. Bringing back the rest of the figures from Unrivaled Series 14, I will say this was a very solid set from Jazwares. I'm going to rank them here, but just because the figure's at the bottom doesn't mean it's a bad figure. You know, it's based on a variety of things of how excited I am for the figure, if I'm a fan of the character, or just how the figure itself turned out. You know, a lot of things go into it, but again, I just want to stress that just because someone is at the bottom doesn't mean it's a bad figure and you should not buy it. So, starting off at the bottom, number 6, my least favorite figure from this set, I'm going to go with Anthony Bowens. I feel like the ringside collectibles exclusive figure is better. Again, this is a pretty solid figure. Comes with everything you want, but I'm going to slot him at number 6. At number 5, I'm going to go Keith Lee. I feel like this figure was done by another company, and I feel like Mattel did a better job, if you ask me. I do like his attire and his gear. I think he did turn out pretty good, but still not the best Keith Lee figure out there. At number 4, I'm going to go with Max Caster. The same reason, I feel like he does come with a lot of accessories. I really do like the jersey, but I feel like the ringside version was a little better. I just feel like that figure popped a little more. At number 3, I'm going to go with Ricky Starks. I love the white attire. I love the screaming scan, and the FTW Championship belt is just a thing of beauty. So that figure turned out pretty awesome. Number 2, this may surprise you. I'm going to go with Swerve Strickland. I really do like the figure. I love his attire. It also just pops for his first AEW figure, and especially how hot of a wrestler he is right now. It's just a perfect timing. I'm glad that he's coming out, and he does look great. I highly recommend this figure. Personally, my favorite figure from this set is Toni Storm. I just think it came out so good. It's just like a miniature version of Toni in your hand, from the head sculpt to her unique body mold to her gear to the AEW Championship belt. Can't recommend this figure enough. They did such a great job. If you are interested in picking up any of these figures, they are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you shop, there's promo code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I appreciate all you guys tuning in, and I will catch you all on the next video review.